Hello, and welcome to our presentation on our team's application, Callout. Callout takes audio input and processes it to provide suggestions for inclusive language based on vocabulary used and syntax of sentences. The application runs by running the script. A light year is the distance light travels in a year. You'll notice that two files were generated. The speech-to-text file indicates that the sentence was correctly transcribed based on the audio input. We used a test input txt file to demonstrate some of the functionalities as far as editing inclusive language. Notice how there's non-inclusive terms, overly sentimental terms, terms that don't promote inclusivity through the use of adjectives, and the overall text matches kind of what would be considered a biased court testimonial that could lead to an unfair conviction. So we wanted to demonstrate a potential use case where in courtrooms, if audio input is taken, the transcriptions can then be analyzed to see if they're inclusive, to make sure the sentences are fair, and disregard the defendant's race. And you'll see on the output txt file that several of these non-inclusive terms were identified. A reminder to be intentional about pronouns was present due to the presence of pronouns in the sentence, and an overall inclusivity score was given in order to indicate the inclusivity of the sentence. To expand this in the future, we want to make sure that it's applicable across all mediums, especially given the remote environment, be it in Zoom, over the telephone, or as we presented it on the computer. And then we want to make sure that the social algorithm and the software algorithm are ideal for identifying inclusive language, so expanding to as many types of inclusive language as possible, and working with both academics as well as members of the BIPOC community to identify what is truly inclusive language and what is most effective for all involved.